So I guess while I'm making videos, I might as well make a video of this. This is the 88 S10 double mint, bagged in the front, static drop in the rear. In a long time, like 8-9 years ago, I did this tilt bed on here, just made some hinges the best I could and made it tilt up. Used to go a lot higher. The hinge is, I made it so it could go higher, but these bags in here kind of too small. This is a 2 bellow bag, switching to a 3 bellow bag, so I'm hoping for more lift. Should be another 4 or 5 inches, which at this pitch should angle it, quite a bit more up there. So gotta get the old bags out. I got it propped up there with this old cantina thing. It's holding it good though, not gonna squish me. So I'll hopefully get this done and be able to show you what it looks like with 2 triple bellow bags.
So here's the 2 bags next to each other. You're hoping that one expands way more. They both squish down to the same level. So we'll see how that works out.
All right, got one bag replaced. Got a little bracket up top there to kind of keep it straight. Other bag's out. There's the 2 old ones and the last new one. I gotta change over the valve. Don't forget to use Teflon tape. Kind of wind it backwards. So hopefully this goes the way I'm planning it. It's going good so far. Fingers crossed.
So I want to make a point about this. When you're putting this fitting, I call it a valve, but fitting on, you're rolling this Teflon tape on. It's more of a sealant than a tape. You start this way, that way it ends up with the taper out. So just make sure you get that tape on the correct way. Learned that from my plumbing days. I had to actually kind of make this bolt. It was too deep to go into the top mount, so not as critical in this application as it is in a suspension application, but you want to make sure you kind of guide those. The old bags ended up angling to where they wanted to be anyway, so get her back together here. I'll turn on the LEDs so you can see how bright that is. So I've got the LEDs on, makes it a little easier to see in here. Still got to tighten up the top bolt there, that both in there, both bottoms in there, both lines ran. Chose the same kind of bags because I didn't have to invent anything new. I just moved the fittings over and everything fit, the holes lined up. Super lucky on that, my brace bar there, so just got to tighten that up, air everything up. I'm going to slow air it up like they recommend with the tank valve, so I'll show you how that goes. All the bolts tightened up, everything double checked. First thing I'm going to do is turn on the pressure or actually release the dump valve, which I believe is that. And then we'll go back here. Tank pressure right now is 130 psi, so we'll close the valve, separate the compressor, and then I'm going to release all the air out of the tank. So, get that dude down to not so much empty, but 20 pounds should be enough. And now I should be able to air up the bags without anything going on. Let's see here. We'll try that. Yeah. I'm going to put the camera here. That way you can see what happens. A little bit of cinematography creativity there. Let's see here. Okay. I should inflate them, which it did. I should get a little bit more here shortly when I plug in the other thing. That's 20 pounds right there. That's pretty good for 20 pounds. Just going to slowly open that valve. And it should raise up little by little. I don't want to do it too fast. Yeah, it's definitely going up higher because I almost can get my cantina out here, but I don't want it to slam, so. Yep. Definitely going up higher. Got this thing, it was held on here with a body bolt, but you can see that it went up enough to, that is, I don't know what they use that for, but yeah, we've already got a lot more lift than it was. I'm just going to let this slowly get up to where it wants to be. Might turn this up just a little bit. I'm going to let it go all the way. That's only at 40 psi. That's a lot better. We're going to get up to 120, 130 like we were. Oh yeah. Definitely way better lift on this. Yeah, these things are gonna work out really well. Hopefully they don't blow up into my... That's That's my compressor up there turning on, obviously. I'm gonna turn off the bag so it stops trying to consume those. We'll let this dude air up. Yeah, we're at nothing on the front bags. So we have a little bit of a leak. Not a big deal. So we got this fine. So we wrapped this fitting. This is half inch down. This has this adapter, half inch, running quarter inch line on the bed, and air shots. So I had to rewrap this piece is right here.
So I'm still leaking, so I'm gonna have to pull this thing off. It's leaking around the bottom piece now.
Okay, so I can't emphasize this enough. This is something to definitely emphasize. You got to put this Teflon tape on here. I might not have wrapped that good enough the second time, if at all. So I put that in the bag and it leaked. So you got to wrap it again the opposite way. It's going to turn this way, so you want to start with the tape there and then roll around, so that way when you cut it, it's going the right direction opposite of turning. So.